Welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick, and in today's video I'm going to share with you a trade recap, but also I want to touch on a subject that is dear to my heart. Okay, so as you can see, this is my setup. There are no indicators, there are no moving averages or oscillators or whatever you call them. It's just clear, clean, naked charts. I base my trades on price action. And for me, that's the best indicator that's available. Actually making your trades based on what's happening with price rather than using lagging indicators that replicate what price is doing. I am able to focus and see exactly what the market is doing. And one of the reasons I'm able to do that is because I only trade one pair. I predominantly trade one pair, and that's Euro USD. I've covered this in the past, I've mentioned why in the past, but basically it moves during my preferred trading session and it is less volatile than a lot of pairs. The setup I trade is quite simple. I look for price to be moving one direction, gives a fake, creating a peak or a low like this, and reverse the direction, right? So intraday reversals, okay? So to be able to do that and understand where I believe price is going, it's easier to understand and read the market if I am focused on one pair. So for me, trading is like a good book, okay? You have the highs, you have the lows, you have the suspense, you have the drama here, you have the revenge. I mean, it has it all. And to be able to read this correctly, it's easier to do so if you are focused on that one story. Okay, so this is a narrative, and that's what I was able to read, and because of that I was able to make a decision in where I thought price was going. Okay, so let me break it down. So let's zoom out a little bit more. H1, so it's been trending down, it's reached a low based on the daily, and it could potentially go further to fill in this gap, right? But it is at a considerable low, which is a discount for people who want to buy it, and there was a reversal there that broke the trend. I mentioned this in the last video. Okay, so all these previous highs were respected. Here it broke this trend by just getting above here. So based on that, I look at where all of this started and what caused the break in the trend, and it was all started from this reversal point here. So I know that because I've been following the chart, reading the same story, the same narrative the last few weeks. So today, Monday morning, most of you know I do not like trading Mondays, but I saw this opportunity and it was clear as day for me. So broke the trend, I would expect it to be bullish. But what we have here is a reversal as well. You got the push up, pull down, and broke this trend by getting underneath it, right? There's these higher highs here, so higher lows here being respected, and it reversed here and broke this trend, which looks like it's in line, even though this downtrend was broken here. It's still within its range because it's within this supply zone, and it can still go down further from here. So it's like most trades, it is 50-50. Is it to be sold? It was sold here and it was bought down here. It's down here now. Does it continue this overall trend, which has been going on the last few weeks, for it to go further down and beat this attempted reversal, which can happen and does happen, or is it going to push up again? Now, because I've been following the narrative, I knew clearly what I believe was going to happen. So I went down to this lower time frame to confirm my bias. Okay, so what I saw this morning was price was sitting around here or so. Yeah, when I got active, I prefer to get in here where there's a break in the trend, but obviously I was not able to get in there because this was before my session started. Okay, I was just waking up at this time. So I'm around here. Do I sell this and try and maintain this downtrend, or do I buy it, try to maintain the higher time frame trend, what I just with the reversal attempt that I just highlighted? These are equal lows. Typically, again, if you know me, I do not like trading based on equal lows, but I had a look and saw where these equal lows were. If you saw the previous video, you know what I did. So what happened here and here, because this pulled into this right shoulder for this Quasimodo inverse reversal, yeah, inverted Quasimodo, yeah. This pulls into there and it went off. This then pulled back into that price point where it was bought up in the first place, gave a double low. I don't like double lows, but because of this, I decided I was bullish, even when it was high here. What confirmed that bias? Not only have I been following the narrative, the story, because I've been focusing on this one pair, I had the low here in the demand zone that created this breaking structure. What confirmed my bias to buy it even at this point here, where even though I prefer to buy it from down here, what confirmed that was this imbalance here. Okay, I'll show you. So because I trade the same pair, I see the same patterns, I trade a similar setup regardless of the time frame. I was able to see this imbalance that was created here. Okay, let me just get up a little bit more. That price point here. So this pulled up, broke the structure on the higher time frame, then it decided not to continue, it turned around and broke down here, left an imbalance here. So I then concluded price was going up to try and fill this imbalance, and potentially when it gets there it could then reverse and try come back down to continue the higher time frame trend of going down and ignoring the current reversal attempt. So to be fair, if I was to sell this, that's where I should be selling it, okay, from up there. And as you can see, spot on where it touched, and now it's potentially reversing to come back down and potentially going further to run these equal lows. Don't know, it can hold them and maintain the reversal and go further up, but that's speculation I don't want to get involved in. What I did believe is that from this point here, it had no reason to turn around and go now for these equal lows. It was more likely to run these highs here, getting any stop losses for anyone who was traded based on this attempted sell-off. And there was an imbalance here. Price likes to come and fill imbalances before it goes off with this agenda. So I actually bought this, took it up there, and what did I do when it got there, people? I actually sold it. Okay, so 2 trades, very small scalps, 5 pip here, 5 pip there. Yes, got in here. I did believe it was going there. I could have held it, but you know what? I could have been wrong. So that's, what is that? That's 20 pips. I could have held it for 20 pips and made, let's say, at least 2% on that trade, but I decided just to make the 0.5 that I have been doing these last few weeks. That's been working for me. And when it got there, I took another 0.5. So I made 1% today with 2 small scalps that took maybe less than 1 hour in total. Okay, very stress-free, smooth, simple trading based on scalping, based on supply and demand, based on focusing on one pair, and based on not being distracted with indicators. This is what I've been doing daily. This is what I wanted to share with you guys. You do not need indicators to tell you what the market, what price is doing. Focus on price. That's my advice. Focus on price action. Secondly, you do not need to trade multiple pairs. I mean, people have different trading styles. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying what I do, and I'm explaining you don't need to have 5, 6 different pairs looking for where the price is going. Focus on 1 or 2. Focus on your favorite pairs. Whatever works for you, focus on a pair that's based on your preferred trading session, because that makes sense. That's where the volatility, where the volume is going to be, where the price action is going to be. You don't want to get into a pair that moves slowly around a particular time and you sit there for 2 hours before there's a setup. Euro USD opens and gets active during the European session start, so it makes sense for me to get active with it. Okay, hopefully this has been useful. Again, people, you know what to do. If you find it useful, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, support the channel, and I'll keep getting these videos out to you. This is Patrick signing out. Until next time, peace.